One garlic clove can turn into an endless supply of garlic, saving you money every year, and in some cases, even becoming a crop people are willing to pay a premium for. The best part is that you don't need expensive seeds or years of gardening experience. If you already have a garlic bulb in your kitchen, you're halfway there. In this guide, I'll walk you through the entire process from planting your first clove to harvesting beautiful bulbs. And I'll also explain why garlic is one of the most practical crops you can grow. Let's start with what you actually need. You don't need special garlic seeds. Garlic is grown from individual cloves separated from a healthy bulb. Ideally, choose an organic bulb because some store-bought garlic is treated to reduce sprouting. When you separate the cloves, leave the papery skin intact. It protects each clove while it establishes roots and begins growing. Timing is one of the biggest factors that determines your success. In most climates, garlic is planted in the fall, usually about 6 weeks before the ground freezes, which is often around mid to late October. This timing isn't something you can ignore. Garlic needs a period of cold weather underground, known as vernalization, to develop into a full bulb with multiple cloves. If you plant it in spring instead, you'll often end up with one small, undivided bulb rather than a full head of garlic. Planting is simple. Place each clove with the pointed end facing upward about 2 inches deep and loose. Well-drained soil. Space each clove roughly 6 inches apart, so every plant has enough room to develop a large bulb. Cover them with soil and water lightly. After that, there isn't much to see through fall and winter, and that's completely normal. While the garden looks quiet above ground, the cloves are busy developing a strong root system beneath the soil. As temperatures warm in spring, green shoots begin to emerge. This is when garlic starts growing rapidly and needs more attention. Keep the soil consistently moist by providing around 1:1 and 1/2 inches of water each week, whether from rainfall or watering. Avoid letting the soil dry out completely, but don't keep it constantly wet either, because soggy soil can cause the bulbs to rot. Garlic is also a relatively heavy feeder. Early in the season, it benefits from nitrogen, which encourages healthy leaf growth. As the bulbs begin forming, the plant naturally shifts toward using more phosphorus and potassium, a balanced organic fertilizer at planting, followed by a nitrogen-rich feeding in early spring works well for most gardens. Stop adding extra nitrogen by early summer. Otherwise, the plant will continue producing leaves instead of putting its energy into growing larger bulbs. If you're growing hardneck garlic, you'll notice a curling flower stalk appear in late spring. This is called a scape. Cut it off once it forms its distinctive curl. Removing the scape redirects the plant's energy back into the bulb, often producing noticeably larger garlic. The bonus is that garlic scapes are completely edible and have a delicious, mild garlic flavor that's excellent in stir-fries, soups, pesto, or grilled dishes. Harvesting at the right time is just as important as planting correctly. Garlic is usually ready by early to mid-summer, depending on your climate. Watch the leaves carefully. When about half of them have turned yellow or brown while the rest remain green, it's time to harvest. Waiting until every leaf dies back can cause the protective wrapper around the bulb to split underground, reducing its storage life. After harvesting, resist the temptation to use your garlic immediately. Brush away loose soil, but don't wash the bulbs. Instead, cure them by hanging them or laying them in a dry, shaded, well-ventilated area for 2 to 3 weeks. This curing process allows the outer skins to dry properly and greatly extends storage life, often letting your garlic last for several months. Now here's the part that many growing guides leave out. Garlic isn't just one of the world's most popular cooking ingredients. It has also been used in traditional medicine for centuries, and researchers continue to study natural compounds like allicin for their potential antibacterial and other health-related properties. While most people grow garlic simply for cooking, its long history and continued scientific interest help keep demand steady throughout the year. There's also an economic side that's worth understanding. Specialty varieties, especially hardneck garlic, elephant garlic, and locally adapted heirloom varieties, often sell for considerably more than ordinary supermarket garlic because of their superior flavor and quality. Home gardeners, farmers markets, and local restaurants are often willing to pay extra for fresh, locally grown bulbs, since properly cured garlic stores for months without refrigeration. Growers aren't forced to sell everything immediately after harvest, making it one of the more forgiving crops for anyone interested in producing a small surplus. And here's what makes garlic such a rewarding crop year after year. Save the biggest, healthiest bulbs from your harvest. Separate them into cloves and plant those again the following fall. By consistently replanting your strongest garlic, you naturally improve the quality of your harvest over time. Eventually, you'll have your own reliable supply without needing to buy planting stock again. So that's the complete journey, from one simple clove to a healthy harvest, proper curing, long-term storage, and even the potential for extra income. Whether your goal is saving money, growing fresher food for your family, or producing a premium crop to sell locally, garlic is one of the easiest and most rewarding plants you can grow. If you found this guide helpful, let me know in the comments. And subscribe to Plants and Profit for Practical Growing, guides that go beyond the basics and show you not just how to grow plants, but how to get the most value from them.